Hey everybody, how's it going? Christian from Treasure Town here, and it's been a really long time since we've done one of these types of videos, but I'm so excited to do it. It's got the mail call aspect that we're going to get into first. After that, we're going to be giving away this awesome 1879 Morgan dollar, and those have been a little more hard to come by with the recent events, as silver, the price seems to be going up pretty steadily for the actual physical bullion, but we're also going to be just doing some updates. I'm going to start live streaming soon, which is super exciting, so we'll talk a little bit more about that, and then as always I'll be answering some questions, doing a little Q&A. So looking forward to getting into the video, but there is definitely information that you want to see in terms of the rules for the giveaway, and check out some of the cool packages that have come in recently. And we're ready to go. We got all of these packages. Some of these letters probably will just be asking me to help them sell something or along those lines, so I probably won't show those on camera, but this one is a hand-delivered package from a family friend, Dr. Q. Then we got two things that seem like packages to unbox for sure, so looking forward to seeing what's inside. And wow, I do have to admit that I've been slow, but I knew that this package was coming. It was from Gus, an awesome supporter, and he had mentioned that some Indian heads were on the way. I kind of forgot about that though. So we got two sweet Indian head cents, and I'll be adding those to my viewer collection, which is just all the coins that I get sent by viewers or people who follow the channel, and I never give those away. Always keep them with me, but some really kind words as well attached to it. So I really appreciate that, Gus. And we wrapped up the letters. Most of them were asking me to send them stuff, that sort of thing. But one quick note that I wanted to make is that I don't help sell collections or help sell coins. I just figured that I'd put that out there. And I think that I'll start this one just by going by size. So we'll go first this one, then we'll have this package, and then we'll have this large one, which I talked to the person on a live stream. They said that there's some awesome stuff inside. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we have. All right, so I'm just going to go quickly coin by coin here, but we're going to start out with some Ecuadorian coinage, 1 centavo from 2000, so it's actually kind of recent. It looks like there is a good representation on the Ecuadorian side here. There's also 5 and 10 centavos from Ecuador. This one, 10 centavos, probably not. Where is it from? Brazil. Yeah, I knew that it looked familiar. Here's a nickel. We'll see if it's older. 1974, does not look like it. We also had Brazil, 5 centavos, 2002, and then what looks like the modern counterpart in the 25 centavo, 2001 coin. This is also a cool example, 2001p of the Sacagawea dollar. This is worth $1. There's some errors to look for on the 2001, but this is also a 2001. And when I say 2001, I mean the 2000 dated Sacagawea coin has some pretty notable errors. So it looks like we have some more 1 centavo. Big thank you to Dr. Hugh, the man who sent this to me. Really appreciate it. Looks like more commemorative coinage, and definitely bolstering my Ecuadorian reserves here. It looks like we also have yet another Sacagawea 2000p, so we'll check for the speared eagle, or any of the Cheerios eagle. Does not look like we've got that today. And then we also have some pennies from the States, and then a little bit of paper currency. So it looks like 1 real. This one's from Brazil, and I assume that the rest will also be similar. But looks like there's a lot of serial numbers, so it makes something like a trinary or binary extra rare. But it looks like we got a solid contingent of those as well, so I really appreciate this package, and let's see what the other two contain. And I'm excited for this one. This is from the Scots, and I'm pumped to see what's inside. I have not yet. Normally when I have the package opening things, I've seen the coins a little bit, but we'll take a look, and it looks like some pennies. Ooh, looks like some old coins. Sweet. So I'm going to just go from right to left. That's a 1936 Buffalo nickel, and we want to look for the 3.5 legs. If there was a mint mark, it would be under the 5 cents. I'll zoom in a little bit, but it looks like it's in pretty solid condition. So I'm excited about that one. And then in terms of these, we got a 1930. Some of the Depression era coins are a little tougher to get. 1946, also cool, and all these have the wheat back. Those went from 1909 to 1958. 1928, awesome. Here's a 1942, and it doesn't look like a war nickel, but we'll check the mint mark. Yeah, and there's a Denver mint mark, so right there to the right of Monticello. It's a nice older date. If it's silver, you're going to see a mint mark above Monticello that's really large, whereas this does not have anything like that. In terms of this one, 1944, looks like we got two more Wheaties, at least a 39 and a 44D from Denver. And then two Indian head pennies. Sweet. Let's check out the dates. 1887, awesome, and 1904. So those are welcome additions to the collection. We're really doing well on the Indian head penny front today. And then we additionally have this 1937. We'll look for the no. Missing third leg wasn't there and would have to have the D mint mark. But really excited about this package. Thank you so much to the Scots. Very kind of them. It was also extraordinarily well packed. So we'll move on to the last one. And boy, I'm pumped up. Looks like we have a ton of stuff to get going. And the first thing that I saw was Prince de Monaco. So that might indicate that we've got some cool, tougher to get coins on our hands here. So I'll just pour it open and we'll start hunting. I think I'm going to start with the large lot and then I'll go to this one. I can't tell if there are like silver coins in there, which would be incredible, but anything. It looks like there's an older Swiss coin right there, 20 Rappen maybe, but we'll see what happens with this lot. Unbelievable. So I'm just opening this up and immediately I just see tons of super old coins. So I'm so excited and super thankful. And I'm going to wait on this one. It looks like 4 soldi maybe, but I want to check that out in detail later. And these are some that might actually be able to go into my collection as ones I don't have before. This looks like 2, I want to say Heller, or Pfennig from Austro-Hungary. 1897 is going to be the date, and you have those crowns as indicators of that. Then going over here, this looks proofish. And I don't know if it is a proof, 1953. I've seen these coins before. I'm guessing no, but that's a Yugoslavian. Right here looks like Hungarian, could be older, 1963. Maybe an aluminum 2 filler is going to be the denomination there. And then 1893, there's so many old coins here. So this one, 20 filler, that could be silver, even if it's, I don't think that this is silver, but really special coin, 1893 there from Hungary. And man, this seems just jam-packed with super old coins. 1954, 5 lepta from Greece. Just all over the place. Really cool stuff here. Canada, whoa, this looks like an old, and it's in good condition. 1886, 1 cent. Man, I'm so thankful. Thank you so much for sending this one in. And this is going to be, 1876 Newfoundland. I've been getting some comments I was reading that I was mispronouncing that. I hope I'm doing it justice there. But if I don't already have one in my collection, I think I may not have one, and that will slot really nicely into my world coin typeset. 1919 Hong Kong cent. So that's also quite old. I see a lot of Hong Kong coinage that's a lot newer than that. It looks like we have some more recent 2 pence coins from Great Britain, I believe. This looks old. 1888 5 Pfennig from the German Reich, First Reich. So that's gorgeous. 10 Pfennig all the way back to 1873. Wow, thank you so much to the senders of this. Whoa! 1 Schilling, Rigsbank, 1818. Talk about throwing it way back, over 200 years old. And I'm really curious to where this is coming from. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's like an old German coin, or maybe Denmark. I could see it being something in the northern Europe almost. This one here looks old as well, 1875. And this is like a fun hunt on steroids because all of the coins are just insanely rare, and old. 1876 made the suspense of waiting to open worth it. 1 something, 1925. I don't know if that's ruble or... I really don't know. This could be silver also. I can't tell on that front. I feel like it's... This is one where I'm going to have to give you an update. But this one I've been eyeing. 5 from East Africa, 5 cents. In really nice shape. So I'm going to save that, put that to the side for sure. 1964. It looks a little doubled, but I bet that's just the pattern that they're using. I'm shocked at how awesome of a hunt that this is turning into. 1874 5 Pfennig again. And what's that? That looks like maybe one of my... I really like the Mexican coins, 1965, especially the copper ones, because they really reflect well. And then this has been... I've been like, what is that? Let's check it out. Opa, 1 red point. Opa means grandpa in German. That's what I call my grandpa. So that's neat. And then this one, I just saw that. I think I helped somebody ID. It's Ethiopian, I believe. Yeah, definitely an Ethiopian coin. Some of the older ones that can actually get kind of rare and neat in that way. 1888 1 cent again from Canada. So just tons of really neat coins. 1894 20. I keep on wanting to say Heller, but I actually don't know for sure. This one looks old. It looks like that's saying 10. 1828. That is so cool. A bunch of these are like ones that I've never seen. I was thinking it might have been like one golden, but I don't think it is. I think it's 10 of something, and I'm going to really try to do some effort in researching these. 1 franc, Monaco, sweet. And I'm going to be sending anybody who sends me something, I will be sending them back a thank you note with one of the Treasure Town stickers because I really appreciate it. Here's just more of these super cool older coins here. And moving on, we've got 10 Pfennig, 1900. So nice. 10, 1893. So lots more on that front. This one looks good condition. 1906, 5 Pfennig. Been eyeing this one for a long time. Canada. So that's maybe either high or low Canada. Sous. Montreal. No way. Token. That is super, super cool. So it's a French sous, I think, are really old. So I can see this dating back very far, maybe to the early 1800s, late 1700s. Thank you so much. And I appreciate everything, but like this one definitely blown me away because these are lots of coins, even when I'm like checking a actual collection out that I don't see all the time. More neat coins here, 10 filler from Hungary. And a little bit more. I may organize these briefly so that I can show you some of the new ones as well as kind of show all the results at the same time. And we finally made it. So many cool and really old coins to go through. Just one of the coolest hunts I've done in a really long time. And over there we see what I believe are the Austro-Hungarian. I may be butchering that badly, but I'm not checking any computer as I'm doing this video. But these are some really nice, just high quantity of old Austro-Hungarian. Then we have some German Reich, which are early 1900s, late 1800s, 10 and 5 Pfennig, and then over here, Hungarian filler. So I believe these are 2 filler, 20, and 10, also in that late 1800s, early 1900s. But there's still a ton of cool coins here. Then we have that, and then there's that bag. So let's see what these contain. And like I said, anything that I did not immediately recognize as fitting in with those will make it. So here's a neat 1925 older Canadian coin. This one I don't recognize. That looks like 5.5 maybe. I don't know that. I think it's 1955, 1 of something. 1955 Libyan 1 piastre. That looks really nice. Super uncirculated. And so neat. I saw this and I was like, wow, that seems super cool. A tax token from the state of Washington. And this is 10 cents or less. Taxation purchase. Laws 1935. That's so cool. I heard that they were making these in the what's it called? Great Depression. And I'm not sure if this is a mill coin or if it's just some sort of, I don't know exactly what this would have been used for, but I heard there were mill coins, tax tokens. Basically, you could pay taxes with 1/10 of a cent when you were really pinching pennies. I guess you pinched them so much that you ended up with coins that were worth 1/10 of a cent, and they were also often made of that type of non-expensive material. Here is a token as well. I'm not exactly sure what that one is from. Here's a Luxembourg coin. 25 centimes, 1963, really nice looking. This looks like 1895, maybe oh no, it's a 20 centesimi from Italy, so it actually looks kind of similar to some of the other coinage. It's like they're all coming from the same place, but really neat 19th century Italian coin. It looks like we're going to double up here, 1894 on that one. Here's an 1884 cent from Canada as well, so the large cent. We also had that transition in the States going from large to small. Then we have this one, which is the Republic of China, 10 cash. That is really nifty. I don't think I've seen one of these before, or if I do, I don't remember it. So I don't know who was making that, but this one also, this kind of stands out here. Let's see what that says. Missouri tax credit, sales tax credit. And this, I'm going to have to look both of these tax coins up to see if they are the 1/10th, but that is an awesome piece of U.S. history. And I could even see those going into my collection just as like territorial coins almost, because they are, in that sense, kind of territorial. Here's an Austrian Republic, half shilling. See what the date is on this. I can't find it. Oh, there it is, 1925. So yeah, I'd never seen that design before. Another awesome coin here. South Arabia is going to be the one for this 1964 one fils. I still have not figured out how to pronounce that. This one's Netherlands 1878. So really small coin, but a really cool one, without a doubt. 1911 Canadian. Let's see what that is. I'm not an expert at diagnosing Asian coins. That's probably my worst. And here, 1941. This one also a commission tax state of Washington token. So much history in these, and they feel like they've been used, hopefully to help Americans save some extra pennies during a tough time. 1901 Luxembourg 5 centimes, really cool coin. I don't think I've seen any coins that old coming out of Luxembourg in my hands, so that's sweet. 1912 one probably Heller from Austria-Hungary, one Pfennig. And that's like the Habsburg Republic. This one's a 1874 2 Pfennig, 1885 1 from Scheidemunze, Österreich. French 1919 5 centime, also World War I coin, 1894 20 centesimi again. This one looks like French, or no, Italian 20 centesimi, a little bit later on. Here's an old Swiss Rapin, 1885, 5 Rapin. Still, you could use it in circulation today. Here's a half-cent from Sierra Leone, as well as from Netherlands Antilles. This one is a 1 cent, just an incredible lustrous coin. We have one from Réunion as well, 1 franc. That's a French colony, I think. Here's a Belgian 25 cent coin and a 1 Staudinger, I believe it's called, from Bulgaria. 1962. Here is a neat coin. It looks kind of similar to the 10 cash coin, but I don't exactly know what it is. 10 centimos here, 1959. 1 Heller, 1911. So cool to see how old these ones are. 1963. This is a more modern Swiss one. And then we've got this older Canadian penny. Let's see. This could be silver. 1918. 20 centavos from the Philippines, and indeed it is. So that's even older. A lot of it you see from like 1944, but here's the older design. You can just tell. And it's 1918S. Sweet. You can see if I zoom in right there, that was minted in San Francisco. So they had a Manila mint briefly. I did a video on all the different mints, which was neat. But here, this one was made in San Francisco. Here is, can't tell what that is, 1963 it looks like. Oh, I think it says Cumhuriyeti, which means the Turkish coin. Filipino 1 centavo, but that was once Philippines was independent. 5 Pfennig, 1890. Also a Turkish coin right there. This one I've been eyeing as well. Staudinger's 116, Broadway, New York. No way. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. This is incredibly generous. For those of you watching, this is a Civil War token. And it's not one I've heard of, so it could have a little extra rarity. This is an enormously generous gift. So thankful to the sender. Wow, and it's so cool for the viewers to see. These were made as replacements. They were running short on small change during the Civil War, so much like these tax tokens kind of cropped up in a hard time. Same thing for the Civil War tokens. They were privately minted. I think most were 1863, maybe a few from before then. And this is what you got, lots of private mints, but just a gorgeous coin. And I'm trying to read what that says. I can't tell if it's E pluribus. I think it's E pluribus unum or just pluribus unum. And then L raw off. So cool. And that takes me back to the one time that I had found a Civil War token hunting my change. I was just a regular 5,000 penny coin roll hunt, and I found it. This is neat. It's one of my favorite designs as well. Old, I think, Belgian coin. It looks like 1858. Super cool. Yeah, and there you see Roi de Belge. So this is indeed a worn Belgian coin. This one's old, or no, it's not. Yeah, 1924. That's what I thought. This is 5 Rentenpfennig, and I still haven't figured out the full chronology there of how that worked. This looks like 2.5 of something, probably from Syria or Israel. And then finally we have a French coin, 1 centime 1962, and a Mozambican 1961, 10 centavos, also with incredible luster. Now I've been looking over for such a long time, and it looks like a big coin as well. 1868, unbelievable. This might be, it looks like Pius IX, 4 soldi out of the Vatican City is what I'd guess. Here it says Stato Pontificio, 20 centesimi 4 soldi. Wow, thank you so much. This is such a generous, this one's for sure going in my collection, even if I have a Vatican coin already. Just a monstrous sized coin, and it's in really nice condition. Just enormously thankful. Wow, that is really neat. And I'm now eager to see what's in this as well, because when I poured out the last bag, I did not expect to have everything be super old or from like really cool countries. So I'm going to get this one open, and I'll be right back. And here we go for the final tally, just an awesome spread of different Swiss coins. Here we have 1883 all the way through 1908 on the 5 Rapin. We move back tons more old coins. This 1881, 82, 85, 94, 95, as well as some more modern ones on the 10 Rapin. I'm going to have to look for key dates later. And just stunning generosity here. We also had an 83, 84, that looks like 93, I want to say, 94, 1900, and 1903. And they're in, a lot of them in pretty good condition, so we add that to this awesome Vatican coin. Some of the ones over here, nice Civil War token. Incredible numbers of just older currency, as well as something like the sou from Montreal or the Newfoundland currency. So kind and generous. And then also I really appreciate the gifts, the Indian head cents, the Buffalo nickels. I'm all so appreciative and grateful that my awesome viewers are sending me this stuff, and look out for those Treasure Town stickers, thank you notes. They'll be in the mail. Let's get to the giveaway. And we had a great mail call, but now it's time to talk about giveaways. But before we do that, I want to talk about some updates that relate to giveaways, and that's that I'm going to be starting live streaming 1 to 3 EST on Saturdays, and there will be some free giveaways on that as well. So you really want to look out for that. But the way that we're going to be doing the Morgan is all you need to do is leave a comment and have a video suggestion in it, because now that I'm at home for a long time due to the virus, I have stuff to do, but I also have a lot of time for video production. So I have an idea board of like 200 or 300 videos that I'm planning on doing in the long term, but I'd love to add to that, and there's always creativity from the audience. So if you have a video idea that I deem good enough to make into a video, then I'll give you an extra entry. You can get up to 5 extra entries. So I'd prefer if you just do like 1961 coins worth money, 1962 coins worth money. That's not kind of the spirit of what I'm looking for. It's more something creative or fun that kind of stands alone as its own type of video. But yeah, let's do a little bit more now with the question and answer and updates. And these are all taken from comments, so if you ever have a question, please feel free to let me know. But the first one is kind of daunting, and it's, what do you hope to achieve from your YouTube channel? So I think that that's obviously a pretty big question, but I'm going to kind of tailor the answer to right now. So I'm planning for the foreseeable future, at least through summer of 2021, to continue with 3 videos a week. We're going to be doing the World Coin and Coin Roll Hunting series. I'm also probably going to be switching the Saturday videos by the end of the next few months to just a slightly different format, and I'm going to be playing around with some different ideas for that, but I have plenty of them, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. And the whole idea of a community is pretty much why I'm starting the live streaming thing, now that I have the time to do it and I'm at home where I have good access to internet and, you know, my studio set up. We're going to be doing a lot like that. And then I'm also going to be trying to launch some sort of more active stores so that people can get cool coins or cool coin gift bags for people that they know, or if they want pretty affordable and more fair grab bags than there are available on the internet, they'll have access to that. Along the way, I'm also going to be planning on mixing in a lot of kind of unique Treasure Town videos, and I'm also trying to do a few more collaborations with other YouTubers. I have a video right now that's waiting to be released. It's with Silverpicker, so that should be really fun. And that's kind of another avenue I'll be exploring. Next question is, do I think that coin shops will be viable businesses in the future, or will the internet replace them all? And I'm actually pretty optimistic for coin shops, because I think what a lot of people don't realize is how little selling gets done in a coin shop and how much buying occurs. So that's the model. There's so many collectors around the world, you get the coins from people locally who are coming in to sell. Now that means that maybe really rural coin shops might struggle, but the buying is almost exclusively online or with big customers who are looking to buy specific coins. It's rare that when a collection comes in, we'll have tons of people looking to pick up the stuff that isn't worth too much. Normally that gets put together in lots and either shipped to larger companies where we can just make a small profit, or some other avenue where we're not going through and individually selling. Maybe we'll pull them all together in a really big lot after some amount of time comes together. And lastly, it's what are the best coins to start a collection with? I think that's a really cool question, and that's a video that should be coming out in like a month or 2 months, but we're going to be doing some videos also targeting people who are getting into the hobby and maybe are newer to coin collecting in the near future. But I'd say that one of the best things to do, aside from actual coins that you can buy, because I think that there's a lot of different ways to start collecting, whether that's a world coin collection or a US typeset, is to really get to know coins well by reading up on them, watching videos, that sort of thing. So you have a little bit of an idea where to start, because I think it's fun to try to tackle some sort of series as you get started, and it's not just really scattered all around. But with that being said, that's probably the end of the video. If you have any questions, again, I'd love to answer them. I kind of was able to work in the updates part with the question that was asked. And yeah, I'll look forward to seeing who gets the 1879 Morgan dollar. Please do check out some of my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those places. I'd look forward to connecting with you there as well.